Hey, slash, I do buckaroos. I know I'm running late tonight. It's one of those nights. It's one of those nights, man. Anyway, I'm off tomorrow. I had to make sure I had things done really well before I left tonight. So it just took a little bit extra. Bear with me while I try to fix something real quick like. There we go. Now we're back in business. Anyways, how the heck are you? I am Tom the Beer and Whiskey Whisperer, at least for the purposes of this video. Uh, had some friends tell me they might want to pop on, but that was before they ended up as late as I did, so I doubt they're still up. But grabbed a couple beers. I've got, I think this is my last one. The Follow Vanilla Porter, malty, mysterious, and sweet from Heart State Brewing. Malty sweet with flavors of red wine, oak, and vanilla. Follow your heart. Brewed and packaged by Heart State Brewing, Gahanna, Ohio. Let's see. I'm not seeing the ABV. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there it is. 5.2%. I'm going to drink this one first and pour myself a little whiskey to go with it. Oh, mercy. I'm ready for a day off. How's everybody doing? And we're headed towards Christmas. Or if you celebrate something else, happy whatever. Happy, I'll give a rat's ass. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Festivus, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever it is you celebrate. Hope you're doing all right. Let's see what I do with my whiskey. I was gonna have. Oh, I think I set it over there. Darn it! I hate when I do that. So I'm gonna start with this one though. Forgot to bring my shot glass, so I'm gonna eyeball it. It's gonna eyeball it tonight. It's that kind of night, man. We just eyeballing. We just eyeballing tonight, man. Yeah, a little bit more. There we go. We're going to start with that. That looks like a comfortable couple ounce pour using the Tiakida right here in Springfield, Missouri, Tiakida Hinterland. It is 92 proof. It's a bourbon finished in maple barrels. I thought it would pair well with that vanilla. I'm going to make a little room on my bar cart. Anyway, how the heck are you? Launch you. Oh, man. The nose on this whiskey is so good. I've been giving my folks a break at work and not playing Christmas music because I know every place they're going is playing Christmas music. But Monday I'll have to give in and play Christmas music. I see I'm wearing my elf shirt here. I got the elf attire on, as you can see. Set this down. Got the elf attire on. And let me show you this can before I set it down here. The Follow Vanilla Porter, multi mysterious and sweet. Malty sweet with flavors of red wine, oak, and vanilla. It doesn't say that it's specifically oak, but that description would lead me to believe that it is. Oh, mercy, Percy. Set that down for a second. So I've been watching all the Christmas movies. I think I got about all of them watched that I want to watch. I guess there's a couple new or there's one really old one we've never seen that we plan on watching, and there's one that's new that we hope to watch probably on Christmas Day. But we've seen all of the usual suspects. Neither my wife or I are fans of It's a Wonderful Life. We're just not. So we don't usually watch that one, but we both love White Christmas. So we watch that one. Oh, I've got to pick this up to look up something, and I forgot what I was going to look up. Man, now I remember. It's like about Christmas. Fuck a duck. Christmas songs. I do enjoy Christmas music. But like most of what I listen to, most of it isn't your typical stuff. I do like a lot of the classics. And I know it's not popular to say these days, but I really like especially the Dean Martin version of Baby It's Cold Outside. I think it's a great song. I think those folks that have a problem with it want to have a problem with it, right? I mean, if you read the entirety of the lyrics, there is nothing offensive about the song. But you got these folks that want to take this one little snippet out of the song. Ah, but she says this. But if you look at the spirit of the song, there is nothing wrong with that song. There's no bad behavior going on. You just have some tight ass assholes that want to have a problem with something, just to have a problem with something. It's a great song, man. Anyways, moving on. I was going to go over some of these other songs. So my son was a big fan of Twisted Christmas, a Twisted Sister Christmas. There's some nice versions of "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas," "White Christmas," "I'll Be Home for Christmas," the Christmas song. We really enjoyed, of course, one of my personal favorites, the Irish Rovers version of "Christmas in Killarney." That's a great tune. And then probably my favorite Christmas song is "Christmas Must Be Tonight" by the band. I really love that tune, man. "Christmas Must Be Tonight." There's some religious overtones. You got to buy into the thing, but you got to buy in, man. But I love the song. It's beautifully written and performed by arguably one of the greatest unsung bands of our time. They never quite got the credit they deserve for a lot of stuff. Oh, mercy. I got home, was trying to put some food on before I started the video. I set it up for 11 and I got it all ready to go, but couldn't find a damn pizza pan. And I yelled at my wife, I can't find a pizza pan, but she didn't answer my questions. Fucking pizza's going to sit there until I'm doing the video now. I was hurting so bad, I had to either take a pain pill or have some alcohol right at that moment in time. And I opted for alcohol. I got to have a muscle relaxer or something's got to happen because I hurt bad. Yeah, the 2 long days, Friday and Saturday, man, I was just in a lot of pain tonight. That sciatica was really killing me tonight. From the left side of my hip down to the right thigh, just above the knee, man, felt like it was on fire, man. Oh, so off tomorrow, but then I'm back Monday, the 23rd. Expecting a big day. A lot of folks are wanting to come in for the day before Christmas or the day, before Christmas Eve, I guess. But we are off Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, which is nice. I know some places, some breweries are opening. I'm glad we're not one of them. Don't want to have to. I will work a lot of holidays. I really don't mind per se, but I don't want to work Christmas. even though it's just the wife and I, and we're not doing a big production. It's just a day we want to be home for a lot of reasons. It's kind of why we like to be alone on that day too. Christmas was a big holiday for our son Seamus, and it's just I just don't want to be around people per se, to be honest with you. So we tend to just hole up that day. So I'm glad our bosses decided not to open, but they made a decision to open New Year's Eve. It's on Tuesday, so I figured we'd be closed, but I thought they'd want to open it. And I mean, in fairness, I was asked if I would want to work it. And I said, yeah, I don't care. That's not as big. I'm off Christmas. I said I'll work Christmas. I'll work New Year's Eve, but I don't want to work New Year's Day. So now we're not going to open New Year's Day. Okay, because we're typically closed Tuesday but open Wednesday. We're just kind of swapping those days this time around. Uh, just swapping those days out. No, I don't mind working it for a couple of reasons. One, it's a we're shutting down by 7, so it's not a big deal. It's a short shift. If we were going to stay open until 10, I said, nah, I'd rather not. um, but 7, that's okay. I mean, if I'm not working on Christmas Eve, I start drinking at noon, and then I'm done by 7. This way, I can't stay. It'll be 7:30, 8 o'clock before I can start drinking, and I might make it to the deadline that way. We might make it to the end, man. It's a possibility. We might make it to the end. I do have some things here though. I typically open a new bottle, but I've opened a few bottles um, recently. So there is some stuff I'd like to open, and I may open one bottle, but I've got a lot of partials here. But a lot of them are getting near the end that I probably ought to finish first. So with a limited window, now I've only got about 4 hours. So I'm gonna try to pick them carefully. I've got these two from Neely that I'm getting near the end of Neely Family Distillery out of Sparta, Kentucky. I've got their sweet thumped rye at 110.8. I got a little bit left there. And then I also have their Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. It's a wheated bourbon with 76% corn, 19 wheat, and 5% malted barley, and it's at 109 proof. Both those whiskeys are just insanely good. But I do need to work through some of these other partials as well. I've got here, I mean, just on my bar card here, I got my sweet mash bourbon from Hard Truth. That's got about this much left in it. The High Road Rye from Hard Truth. I've got that much left in it as well. And I've got this Rivalist I probably ought to finish off. Yeah, there's a few, but there's a couple that I really want to open. So we'll just have to see how it goes. If I decide to open something, I'm gonna have to do that first. Open the new one first and drink it. But if I don't do that right away, it's not gonna happen. But I do have a lot of partials happening, so it probably makes more sense just to work through the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 open bottles I've got going. I didn't realize I had that many open bottles. How about that? Actually, no, I got more than that. There's a couple down here. I actually got 16 open bottles. Yeah, so probably just gonna, didn't realize I had that many. Some bitch. What were you thinking, Tom? I don't know. I get carried away and I want to try something new. I didn't realize I had that many open. Anyway, that's kind of where we are. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to start with the lowest first, and I usually start with the most expensive whiskey first to work my way down the food chain, but I think I'm going to go with what I have less in each bottle first and kind of finish some things off, or at least a couple items. Lunch you. Uh, where's it? I brought two bottles, or about two bottles. I got two cans of beer that I was going to have with you, but I think I'm just going to stop with the one for this particular video because I probably really need to eat something. Because I probably ought to eat something, man. I am Tom, the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist. Damn, that stuff is good. Ah. I was going to put the pizza in the oven and have my wife take it out, but she was doing something in the bedroom and couldn't hear me, and I couldn't find the pizza pan. Uh, anyway, I'm Tom, the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, for living whiskey, drinking, prayer wisdom, man. Cilantro, I'm also Tom, the Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, for living whiskey, drinking, prayer wisdom, all around good guy. Cilantro. Uh,